Hey guys, it's Jay from Skull Gaming Network. Welcome to another Retro Bowl video, and welcome to another episode of the Retro Bowl Record Breakers. And today, I am going to try to set the single game kicking yards record. Kicking yards are accumulated for making field goals and or extra points. I've actually gone out. I've found a 4.5-star kicker that should hopefully soon become a 5-star kicker. I haven't kicked with him yet in the 3 games I've had him, but we signed this man for one job and one job only, to set the single game kicking yards record. The current record for one game is 799 yards on, I believe, 14 kicks. So if we do a breakdown on the math, 799 divided by 14, that's an average of 57 yards per kick. It's going to be very difficult to do that. If we did 64 yards on every kick, 13 kicks would get us to 832 yards. So it's possible if we can get at least 13 possessions in a game to set this record, but it will be very difficult. We'll show just his kicks. We'll probably show a few games until we either get this record or get as close as I can over the course of at least the rest of this full season, if not multiple seasons. Now, I'm starting with this Week 4 game against Baltimore because Baltimore has a 4-star offense, 4.5-star defense. We are on easy difficulty. I know, it's easy, but we're trying to set a record overall. And the overall record book doesn't discriminate on the basis of difficulty. By having a strong offense, strong defense in Baltimore, they should score enough to keep this game close and give us the possibility of overtime, which is what I'm hoping for. But again, we need to just launch 64-yard field goals all game long. Now that I'm done talking about the strategy, let's jump into the gameplay. Here we go, our game against Baltimore, and they punt. Okay, we're actually a bit too far in. So we're going to take 2 intentional sacks, throw an intentional incompletion, and then kick a 64-yard field goal, I think. So 3rd and 22, throw it away. Got a field goal. Okay, 63 yards out. The kick is up, and that is good. So we've got 63 yards in. A lot to go still. And we have another 63-yard field goal up on its way. The kick is up, and it's doinked in, but it's good. So that gets us to 126 yards. And after 3 intentional sacks, this kick will be from 56. It's good, so we're at 182 kicking yards, but that's going to be a big part of this challenge. And now we have our first 64-yard attempt of the game. The kick is up. It's doinked in once again. Not ideal, but it is good, so we're at 246 kicking yards. Still need a lot more on that front. And another 64-yard attempt. That kick is up. That's center cut. It is good. That gets us to 310 kicking yards. And a 63-yarder on its way. That kick is up. That's going to be good. So adding 63, we're at 373. We just need the ball back here. And a 64-yard attempt still in the first half. Oh, did I push that left? I pushed it left. It was short too, so we no longer have the stamina for 64. We're going to have to get a little bit closer in. We've got a 57-yard attempt coming up here. Still a very long kick, and we make up for things. We make that, so we're at 430 yards. We still have a chance at the record. And another 57-yarder here. That kick, that should be good. Yes, it is. So add another 57. Gets us to 487. And now a 59-yard attempt here. Oh, that's a little less than full power. Please get through. Yes. Good from 59. That puts us at 546 kicking yards. And now a 58-yard attempt. Full power. Get through. Yes. Good from 58. Puts us at 604 kicking yards. And now a 57-yard attempt here in the 4th quarter. That kick is up, and it is good. So we're at 661. And now a 58-yard attempt this to tie the game in the fourth quarter. Good from 58. That gets us to 719 yards. So I think we're going to get this record. And now late in the game, I'm actually going for a touchdown here so that I can kick an extra point. The extra point will only give me 29 yards, but it will also place me into overtime, where I'll have at least one field goal. Hopefully 2. So we're going for the extra point from 29 yards out. It is good. That puts us at 748. So one long field goal will set the record, and then if I can get a second one, that will extend the record. Kick from 57 to set the record is good. So add 57 yards, that's 805. Breaks the record of 799. And now it's tied. So we'll get one more field goal here and try to bump that record up a little bit more, and then hopefully end around the low 860s. Third down here. There we go. Fourth down, the kick from 59 yards. We're 14 of 15, and that's good. From 59 makes us 15 of 16. Now, we did miss the most kicks made without a miss, which was 14 for 14. If we did a little bit better, in theory, we could have gone 16 for 16, but there we go. We win 49-46, and to the best of my recollection, we have 864 kicking yards. The moment of truth, 864 kicking yards. Unfortunately, with the one missed kick, we're only going to get a 9 out of 10 rating. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is another record set in the Retro Bowl Record Breakers series. Nevin Bowser, 15 of 16, 864 yards, averaged 57.6 yards per kick. So, and the previous record was 799 divided by 14 for an average of 57.07 or 57.1. This time we did 864 divided by 15 for an average. It says 57.6. It actually is exactly 57.6. So we set the record for, I think, the most makes in a game, too. I think 14 is the most makes, so we reset the record for most makes, most yardage, and depending on the minimum threshold for average, we might have the record for best average. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video where I just went out and I destroyed all of these kicking records, honestly, on my first attempt. I could continue to retry it, continue to try to increase this record, or I can take on additional records. So leave a like if you enjoyed this, subscribe if you're new for more Retro Bowl content, and in the comments, let me know what records you want me to take on next. With all of that being said, that is going to do it for today's video, though. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And until next time, and as always, peace out.